Hello, y'all. I normally don't record myself, but I decided to walk around the building at work, take a little break, and it's really cool out, and the sun is out. It's very comfortable, and I just want to talk about, relationship and how we should surround ourselves with positive energy, positive people, and always remember to take care of yourself first. The importance of doing that. Now, if you don't take care of yourself, who else will? A lot of times we out here searching, looking for love, and we don't realize that we neglect ourselves. We neglect ourselves in a sense where, if we don't love ourselves first, how can we allow someone to love us? So, remember, the key to gravitating towards people loving you is to first love yourself. Take care of yourself. What are some of the ways you can take care of yourselves? First you have to know what serves you. What serves you and what doesn't serve you. What serves you is what makes you happy. When you walk in a room, does it make you feel anxiety? Does it make you feel, bad? Or when you walk in a room, does it empower you? Does it uplift you? Does it make you feel happy? Going to your job every day, what does it do for you? Is it something you just want to wake up in the morning and just run to and do those things? Those things are quite important. And also the relationship that we build around people, because those are the things that makes life worth living. And if you don't have these things, how are you supposed to live? So every day, what I like to think about is mind, body, and soul. We must take care of our minds, because we have to agree, humans play a large percentage of emotion. And remember, we have to know that emotions are constantly changing every day. So you may feel one way one day, and you may feel another way another day. So it's important to understand that emotions are constantly in motion. It's constantly moving. That being said, don't make emotional decisions. Don't make too much of emotional decisions, because let's say you feel a way one day and you have to make a decision. Just know that, okay, in order for me to make a rational decision, it's not based on how I feel, it's what's rational, And usually it pertains to how we treat other people. Just because we had a bad day, just because we're experiencing things that's not going the way we want it to go, we shouldn't take that out on other people. Remember, once you smile, once you open up your heart space, you put up your head, it would make you feel different. So remember, everything is a mindset, and always give out positive energy, because what you give out is what you get. What you sow is what you're going to reap. So it's important to always take care of yourself, towards relationship that, we are looking for. We always look for people to fulfill us. We want others to fulfill us, and we put so much emphasis on what we want, but we don't put the emphasis on what we give out. So in order for you to have a healthy relationship, you have to start off by being healthy. You have to start off by not thinking that, the other person is who's going to ultimately make you happy. You have to be happy within yourself, in all aspects. That being said, that's just mindset. Those are some of the things in the mind. And geared towards the body, I believe that the mind and the body plays together. It cooperates together. Whatever's in your mind is affecting your, because the most important organ to me is the brain, because all the neurological transmitter are moving your hands, your fingers, your eyes, your cheeks, your smile, everything. It starts off from the mind, and we don't consciously think about those things, but that's what God gave us. He gave us those abilities so that way we can function. That's one of the beauty of God's wonders. So that being said, take care of your body. Eat the right nutrition. Eat the right food. Exercise. Breathe in deep. And always do things with your body that's healthy. And that being said, it's also what you put in, what you put out of your mouth. That ties along with, your brain, your mindset. The words you use. It's always good to learn words. Like me, I'm a person, I'm in love with words. I should be reading more. Every time I pick up a book, I never finish the book. But it's also good to read in powerful books, personal development books, so that way those books can, it can feed your mind with knowledge. So that way the words that you say will be manifested based on the things that you've read. So it's very important to read, exercise, and find a regimen that everyday today regimen that where you're doing things. Read, look for those things. Who I like to listen to is Brian Tracy. This guy has amazing tips on how to live your life day by day, how to be organized, the importance of eating a balanced meal, surrounding yourself with positive people, and creating schedules, and having a productive day, and the list just continues. So it's very important, in order for you to be happy, in order for you to build a relationship, it starts with inside of you. Because what you sow is what you will also reap. And one last thing that I would like to share with you: people are constantly walking, trying to just see how can they get from people. One of the biggest message there is actually a law of wealth. The law of wealth is not trying to receive all the time. The law of wealth is giving back to people. The more you give, the more you will receive. The more you plant, the more you will harvest. Wherever you are weak at, wherever you need things to empower you, empower other people. If you have a self-esteem issue, go out and go to little clubs. Start something where you're empowering people to uplift themselves, because it's very important that when you give out to others, you reach out to other people who are in need, you're going to be supplied. When you give your talents, remember, God didn't equip us with everything. Everybody has different talents and abilities. So whatever you're good at, help someone else. So that way, you can be in a position to receive from others. So the key to wealth is giving back to people. It's not about receiving. The blessing is in the giving, the Bible says, not in the receiving. We are to be servant of one another, because he who wants to be served, you will become a servant. And for those who love to serve, God will put you in high places. Just remember that. It is very important to love each other. Think about the better. Sometimes you may feel a sense of insecurity, of jealousy because of other accomplishment. it's only healthy when you look at it as if it's something that you want to be inspired by, and know that if you set goals for yourself, you can reach to those levels too. But jealousy to the point where you don't want the other person to have that because you don't have it, that's where it becomes unhealthy. So always, almost always, remember, you sow what you reap what you sow. And always be willing to give, and it shall be given back to you 100-folds. So when you give a little, expect a little. When you give a lot, expect a lot. That's why I always put myself in position to always give. Give, love, acceptance, be unique, and God has a plan and purpose in each and one of your lives. So be well. God bless you. Bye.